Welcome back again. Last video we ended it on Kyo's face like that. it's a really weird face. Anyway.
わかったよ。認めればいいんだろ。そうだよ。今のは僕が悪かったよ。
Yeah, that's it exactly.
人が認めてんだからお前も認めろよ。
Okay, fine. I guess I'm somewhat at fault too.
超ひねくれ者っすね。
We just had a question for the class rep and wanted to talk to her alone. It wasn't something we wanted a lot of people involved in, so I'd like to say that we wanted to avoid you, but you might rip our lips off. So anyway, please listen to what she has to say.
りょう、いい？いいよ。だってさ。はい。
We've taken up a lot of time. I guess it's my own fault though.
それは多分。
The class rep begins to speak quietly once Furukawa finishes explaining the situation.
多分顧問をつければいいと思います。ああ、そうよね。顧問先生ですね。そうです。顧問さえつけば部として認められますし、きっと生徒会からもかばってもらえると思います。
That's easy enough, so all we need to do is find an advisor. There was a drama club last year, so that teacher should still be around.
そうですね。探してみます。でも一つだけ条件があったと思います。はい、何でしょう。入部希望者が3名以上。でもその点に関しては大丈夫みたいね。
Kyo looks at the three of us. Furukawa stiffens.
今から職員室に行ってきたらどう？ちょっと待ってください。どうしたの？その入部希望者の数が足りないの？
She looks at the three of us again. Sunahara looks out the window, hiding his face.
ここにいるだけで足りてるじゃない。私が一人。
Saying that, she indicates herself.
うん。それで、あとはそこの以上です。
She looks over at us again.
あんたたち手伝ってるって言ったばっかじゃないのよ。それでどうして部員じゃないのよ。
演劇部を作る手伝いをしてるだけだよ。演劇になんて興味あるように見えるか？
Sunahara cuts to the chase.
ああ、役立たずのいいとこね。その入部希望者が一人では多分無理だと思います。
Well, that's why we're consulting you. Isn't there something we can do?
無理言わないの。
へっ、役立たずもいいとこだね。
Slap.
アウチ！言い返しただけだろ。そっちは張り手かい。
カナブンが飛んでたのよ。
カナブン張り手したら僕のほっぺグチョーってなるだろ。
はいはい。
流された。
何にしても。
During the commotion, Fujibayashi hangs her head and begins to speak.
こうして3人いるわけですから、入部希望者を装ってでも顧問を探しておいた方がいいと。クラブの顧問をしていない先生は少ないですから。わかりました。
Furukawa gives a big nod and faces us.
お願いできますか？
She looks at me and Sunahara.
本当にそのまま部員にされないのならいいけどさ。
大丈夫です。約束します。でも先生に嘘つくってことですよね。良くないことです。
It's alright, if we actually find an advisor, we'll want to join the drama club for real. But after finding an advisor, we'll act as if we came to dislike the club and leave. And in our place, new members will appear. Okay? Think of it that way.
新しい入部希望者って誰で？
Idiot, you're gonna have to recruit them.
やっぱりそうですよね。
Furukawa's walk begins to slow.
でも もし新しい入部希望者が見つかっても心からそう思います。きっと楽しいですから。
バカかこの子は。
Sonohara mumbles into his hands, bringing his face close to Furukawa's shoulder. Hey, the truth is, are you complaining about the plan, aren't you?
はい。
Well, never mind. Let's just focus on finding an advisor for now.
はい。
She begins to walk quickly again. Finding a teacher, I recognise asking the name of the previous year's drama club advisor.
ああ、古文の高村先生よ。知ってるでしょ？
Uh-huh. I know him pretty well, but I didn't know he used to be the drama club advisor. I guess there really weren't much club activities after all. Where is he? We searched the staff room, he's nowhere to be found.
今は生活指導室かしら。
わかりました。行ってみます。
にしても衝撃的な組み合わせね。
何がでしょうか。
あなたのようなおとなしそうなこと、問題児2人が連れ添ってるなんて。大丈夫？
大丈夫です。お友達ですから。
Furukawa replies with a strong tone in her voice. Several teachers look over in our direction in reaction to her words. Although they had an incredulous expression on their faces, once they looked over at me they went back to their work.
あと、私も問題児ですから。ありがとうございます。
Furukawa bows her head, ending the conversation.
僕が職員室まで入るのは決まってお咎めを受ける時だからね。連中の面見ただろ。今度は何事だって顔してたぜ。たまには普通のようで来るっての。
Someone violently kicks the door. Knock it off, we're leaving.
どこへ？
Did I say someone? Yeah. The guidance counselor's office, right, Furukawa?
そうです。生活指導室です。
そんなところ入っていきたくないんだけど。
And just as we turn the corner, Koumura exits the guidance chancellor's office with perfect timing.
ラッキー！ナイスタイミングだよ、ボジー。
Hey Gramps, doing well?
何か？
He turns his deeply wrinkled face towards us. Koumura was my homeroom teacher when I was a freshman. It's thanks to him that I got as far as I have in this school. Here, I push Furukawa before Koumura.
私、3年 B 組の古川渚と言います。
ああ、
もう一度演劇部の顧問を引き受けてもらえませんか？
Gramps, we're reviving the drama club. This is a big thing, so please help us. What an irritating response.
うなずいておけばいいんだよ、ジジイ。
Sonohara impatiently places his hand on the teacher's head and tries to make him nod by force.
篠原さん、ダメです。ちゃんと誠意を持ってお願いしないとダメです。
あるよ、誠意は。やり方が乱暴なだけなんだ。
気づいてるならちゃんとしてください。
お前、誰のためにさ。
お願いします。
He removes his hands.
先生、どうでしょうか。演劇部の顧問引き受けてもらえるでしょうか。ありがとうございます。
いや。どっちだよ。
Do you have a question? Go ahead and ask.
2年生のね、西田さんってことね。誰だよ、そいつ。
わかりました。行ってみましょう。
She quickly ends the conversation without asking any questions, as if she wants to get Sonohara away from Koumura. What class is she in? That's all I need to know.
確か B だったような。
Okay, thanks.
あるいは C だったような。どっちだよ。多分 C だ。間違いない。
ありがとうございます。またお伺いします。
次までに早口の練習しとけよ。
With those are our last words, we leave. As we went up the stairs, the bell rang, signalling that lunch break was over. Oh, it's already time.
気づかなかったね。
We must have all been focused on this. I guess we'll finish this up after school. Afternoon class. That lunch has ended and I'm completely blown by drowsiness. I was staring into space, listening to the teacher's voice as half of it turned into a lullaby. It feels like the top and bottom of my eyelids are closing in on each other. Boink. Something hit my head. I see a piece of a razor as I look to the floor. At the floor.
岡崎
What? I'm about to go to sleep.
その前に外見てみろよ
Outside.
校門とこまた来てるんだ
It came?
この前の可愛いやつ
What do you mean by that? My eyebrows wrinkling from sleepiness as I tilt my head and look outside the window. And at the gate, of course, there shouldn't be anyone out there right now. Did I just see something out there? It looks like a small animal puttering around. It's snuggling its body at the wall of the gate and happily wagging its small tail back and forth. Botan? It's Kyo's pet. I'm pretty sure it was a wild boar piglet. Did it come to see Kyo again?
岡崎、授業中にどこを見てる？窓の外に黒板はないぞ。
His voice suddenly jumps onto me as some kind of child disease. I turn my head towards him as I narrow my eyes because of sleepiness.
なんだその目は。授業を聞く気がないなら邪魔だ。教室から出ていけ。
Slide.
おい岡崎
教師に暴力を振るつもりか。そんなことしたら退学だぞ。
Stomp, 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 stomp. Rattle. Shutter. Without saying anything, I went to the narrow hallway. Shortly thereafter, I could hear the teacher attempting to gloss over what had just happened. I started walking down the corridor during lessons. I took a breath. No one is at the garden by the side of the school gate. I can hear the faint noises of the PE class coming out from in behind the courtyard and the school building. Besides that, it's peaceful here. In that silence, the boar wags its tail, rubbing its body and nose against the gate wall. Botan. His tail suddenly stands up as I call him. He quickly ran over towards me with his short legs like a fast-forward video. Looks like he remembers me. Hey. Thud. Ow! Botan dashed and plunged itself onto me. I managed to stop him since his body is small and he's not especially powerful. Hey, are you alright? I say you are really reckless. And that's true. Well, I'm not really praising you or anything. I sat on the grass and crossed my legs. Botan is looking at me with a greedy look on his face. It's hovering its nose in front of me, snorting and wagging its tail. It glances at me, and then it hovers its nose in front of me again. It repeated that several times, then as if making up his mind, came closer. Huh? It stuck his nose between my legs and snorted approvingly. Grabbing hold of his back, I lifted it up to eye level. Botan frantically wiggles its short legs. What the hell do you think you're doing, damn it? You want to pair up with a human of the opposite sex when you're just an animal, huh? Anyway, are you a male or a female? If you're a male, I'll stick you in a freaking pot and fire it up. I suddenly felt that something is coming. Almost instinctively, the upper part of my body leaned to the right. At that moment, a fierce sound as if something is cutting the wind passed through my left ear. It continued on into the ground, then thud. It made the sounds it sank into the ground. Let's see. A Chinese-Japanese character dictionary? I turned around thinking that it couldn't be. I have a feeling it came directly from the third floor from the class beside mine, Class 3E. Although it's far away, I could see Kyo's bloodthirsty figure. Whoa, was she serious? I let go of Botan as I watched the Chinese-Japanese dictionary sink into the ground. Did she throw it from there? Would I have died if I was hit by that thing? Even more, I actually avoided it.
ぷいぷい。
While my mind was elsewhere, Botan, who I just realised had gone back to snorting approvingly at me, and this time he was sort of riding on top of my lap as if it were a shrine.
ぷひ
He's in high spirits too. He seems to be searching for a spot he'll feel comfortable with. But by sniffing around, I glance behind me, and in that faraway place, Kyo is nodding approvingly.
ぷひぷひ。
I petted his back for a while, his tail wagging in a seemingly happy way. Since it was cute, I continued for a while. Ding dong dang dong again. I guess 5th period is over. The building exploded with activity now that no one is in class. Botan was asleep on my lap. It was bothersome, so I messed with his ear and tail until he opened his eyes.
ぷひ
Yo, you awake?
ぷひぷひ。
In a little while your master will probably... Tap, 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 tap. Looks like she's here. From behind me I could hear distant footsteps approaching.
ぷひ
Oh, wrong button. What's wrong?
ぷひぷひ。
Suddenly, he started shaking like he was afraid of something. He's hiding his ear on my lap like a dog too.
あの
And I turn around, I see the younger sister. Yo, what's up?
そのさっきの時間急に
Ah, about that. Even if I'm here, it doesn't mean I'm listening to the lesson, and it was boring, so living was better.
でも
By the way, this thing's with you, right?
あボタンどうしてここに
Well, I think he probably came to see Kyo.
ぷひ
He's somehow started shaking a little while ago. I wonder why.
そのきっとそれは私が来たからだと
Could it be that he hates you?
そのおそらく
Her voice seemed to vanish as she spoke. At almost that exact same time, Botan's shaking body suddenly stops. What's wrong?
ぷいぷい
Botan's mood changes from being scared by Fujibayashi to one with a happy voice. He jumps off my lap and makes a big detour to avoid Fujibayashi as he runs. And just ahead is...
あんたまた来ちゃったのねお姉ちゃんよいしょっと
Botan runs up and Kyo embraces him. Kyo gave us a smile as she came over.
あれりょうなんであんたまでここに私はその
She glances over at me. Actually, she came to confess her love for me. Since she couldn't wait until after school, she boldly approached me.
そんなことはその
Her face was turning red as she was getting flustered.
りょうあんたって結構やるわねそんな違う
It looks like she's about to cry. That was a joke, by the way.
わかってるわよ大方授業中に教室を放り出されたあんたを心配して見に来たんでしょ
Saying that, she lets out a sigh as if amazed. Next to me, Fujibayashi swings her head left to right in an exaggerated way with her face blushing.
ボタンの面倒を見てくれてたことには礼を言っとくわ
If so, express your gratitude with something tangible.
6時間目も面倒を見ててくれたらジュースをおごってあげる
Don't make fun of me.
どうせ授業聞いてないんでしょ
Even if I sleep, I'm still considered to be attending class, so don't make such precious things pointless.
明日のお昼ご飯もつけるからさ
Leave it to me. I beat my chest in consent. Looking at Botan, he also looks quite pleased, oinking through his nose.
あの
What is it?
そういうのはいけないと思います
I don't really pay attention to the class, so I don't mind.
それでもそういうのはいけないと思います
So what now, 1A-chan?
当然でしょ授業をサボんのはダメに決まってんじゃない
Are you trying to pick a fight?
岡崎くん、
Hmm?
授業はちゃんと出た方がいいと思います。
Yeah, I guess. But what are you going to do about that piglet? Do you plan to ignore him until after school?
それはブヒ
Ding dong dang dong. Classes have started.
どうしよう。
Fujibayashi panics all over because of the bell. Botan wags his tail as he watches her current state.
しょうがないわね。
Kyo takes a breath as she steps forward.
私が教室に連れてくわ。
You'll take it, but isn't that sort of bad?
大丈夫よ。ね、ボタン。ブヒ。ぬいぐるみよ。ブヒブヒ。
What the hell is that?
ボタンの7つ芸の一つよ。ブヒ。ボタン。はい。
The moment Kyo motions to him, Botan suddenly freezes up like a statue. And then he stays like that, without a quiver. As if he's no longer breathing and not even a wink. You don't mean he's going to stay frozen like a doll in class?
すごいでしょう。
Are you a dumbass?
あ
I was waiting for that. You can't hope to keep him like that for 50 minutes, can you?
持つわよ。前にこのまま水の中に沈めちゃって10分くらい忘れてたことあるんだから。
That's animal cruelty.
早く教室に戻らないと、先生が。いけない。もうチャイム鳴ったんだった。
Do you truly think that stuffed animal disguise will be alright?
平気平気。そんなに疑うなら。
As she say that, she thrusts Botan into my chest.
あんたに渡しとく。
Handing him over.
ちゃんとそのままで入れるか。だからあんたに渡しとく。その子、膝の上に置いて授業。
Are you serious?
私とボタンを信用しなさいって。
I don't really have any confidence in someone who says they're confident.
じゃあよろしく。
Kyo. To stop Kyo, she turns towards the school building. And when she turns around, I throw Botan at her.
うわ
She somehow manages to catch Botan, who's flying and spinning as she let out a not so girly voice. Nice catch. I gave her a thumbs up and smiled to say that.
あんたね、泣くまで殴られたいの？謝ってからプラス5発は蹴るわよ。
He's your pet, right? You should take care of him properly.
ちゃんと50分持つって言ってるでしょ。
If that's the case, you won't have any problem handling it, right? To begin with, a man like myself coming back to class with a stuffed toy is strange, isn't it?
可愛げがあっていいじゃない。
Is that what you really think?
建前に決まってるでしょ。本音は、うわっ、キモって感じね。
I'm definitely not taking it with me.
別にもう頼む気なんてないわよ。
Kyo, with a ticked face, turns her heel towards the school building. Right, this is a good place to stop. Hope you enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for the next part.